Everyone, welcome to Healthify My Life. My name is Zoraida. I hope you're doing well, fit, and making the best of your day, of your life. So today I'm here to talk about when it is enough. It is going to be a little bit a story of myself, about my own experience, and when it is enough. When it is enough. Let's start by the fact that I love and I still appreciate someone that is very close to me. It is a woman, and if you want to know who is this person, you have to wait until the end to know. Practically. I think I'm always happy to hear things when things are good and where things are not good. I always try to let the person talk, let the person discuss about what is going on, because when somebody is talking about an issue or a problem in their lives, at some point they will find also an alternative and they will choose. So mostly I listen and I wait and I see. Maybe sometimes we have been looking to alternative when it goes about one of her problems. Okay. The thing is, on last Sunday I had a very, very big problem, a real big issue. And I just really needed a human being to be there, and somebody that is close enough to me to talk. And it is not the very first time I talk to this person, specifically when I have a real concern, a real trouble, a real problem. And I just wanted that time to tell the things. I wasn't there to hear for the x time something that would rather be sounding against me, my person, my personality, my choices, the way I dress, the people I see, etc., etc. So practically, while I was just like hoping, yes, I was hoping this time, I was expecting to have the voice of someone who will just be there, nothing more, like I've always been for. But things do not always work reciprocally, unfortunately, and things go different ways. So it's not the first time, and I don't think it would have been better to continue the conversation. I heard different things. I heard that I was not a complete human being for not having had children, first of all. I also heard that it's difficult to say. I also heard that I was not dressed properly, that the image I have is not appropriate enough for a decent public. I also heard other things like I should eat more meat, that I should be fatter, that I'm too thin, that I should cut my hair, and many things that are repeated throughout the years about my physical appearance, about things that are really weird to hear from someone you love. That is mainly because it's not constructive. I cannot decide how you manage your dressing, how you manage the way you live, how you manage the way you are as a person. You have to improve yourself every day. I try to improve myself every day. There are things I am good in, there are things I am bad in. The thing is, on Sunday it was just enough for me. It was totally hearing once and again the same thing throughout the years. It's very interesting to analyze this, because I do this mainly to reflect on this, to analyze it, and to view it from an extra point of view. Because she's always been saying I am too thin, and I think she was overweight, like for 10 kilos or more, and now she's thin herself. The other thing is, she also has had cut hair very short for a long time, and now she has long hair. And you see my point? So I don't know what is this. I don't want to think bad of people. I want to see the good in people. But when you are making me feel less worth for not having children, and I know you are very miserable with one of your children, I'm sorry for that. I don't think you deserve it. But I think if I will be myself miserable with one child, already the fact of deciding somebody should have or not have children is not of your business. It's not at all of your business. The way I am myself, the way I dress, the way I look, the way I do my hair, the way I do whatever I do, it is my life, and as long as not hurting anyone, as long I am not diminishing someone else, putting somebody else down, like you have done, and I know that because you told me that. You told me you kept on insulting your husband once and again, and I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just swallowed my words because I know I wouldn't add to your life. And I know you wouldn't like to hear that and will hurt you. Because I think very much before I talk to somebody else. And if you are happy insulting people, insulting your husband, making him feel like, I don't know, the most miserable man on earth, like a beast or whatever, I think I understand the reasons why he left you for another woman. I think you are insecure. and you reflect your insecurities on somebody else, on somebody else that is happy to live their lives in their own way. Maybe because you didn't have the chance to do that. Maybe that is a reason behind. I don't know. I cannot read your mind. I cannot feel your heart. But I know the way you were talking to me, there was no justice on it. Not to me. And I like justice. There is something I don't like in life, and that is being unjust and mess up with another people's life. You've also told me you want to give the impression of the appearance. Yes, the appearance, how important for you. But it's not important for me. I don't care what other people think of me for 80%. What I do care is what people love me. Just how I am. And I think you cannot be yourself. I think there are many things around that need to be worked out in your heart, in your mind. I think you are not free. That's why you like to talk about somebody else's lives. That's why you like to talk behind the back of somebody else. I don't like doing that. And I already feel very bad to bring this like this, but it's enough. It's enough. I don't want negativity in my life. I see things, I feel them, but then I turn the page. I've noticed not only from this time, but for many times, it is always women who put hate on each other, and I don't understand. I've never had hateful comments from a man. The only hateful comments are from women, which I don't care because I don't know them. If I don't know them, if I've never lived with them, if I've never been close to them, if I've never met them, I don't care. But I cared because it was you, and that was hurt me. And that is what has hurt me the most, that it was you. I have had very bad time the last days. I had been crying like hell. Despite of doing my meditations, I had to let it go. The cry need to happen to put it just all out and let it go and let it go and really let it go. I couldn't do without the cry. I couldn't do without writing notes on my notebook, which is here nearby, and putting everything down, what you said, what I told, what was the reaction, what happened, the reasons, the eventual reasons. trying to analyze, because I want to put it out of my heart. And it is not fair that you are nice and charming to people who are maybe rich or richer than me, or have enough financials, and that you treat me like shit because I am not rich, because I have not the financials. That's not fair. And I'm gonna be very blunt. I'm gonna be very blunt and very sarcastic, which is not my style. And if I don't like something, I don't care if you are the president or the king or whatever. I don't mind what your title is. I mind what is in here. That's the most important thing. So if you want to lick the ass of somebody else because it has money, because he has all the financials, you can keep on licking that ass if you want. But I won't do that. And if you are preferring to do that, then just to be kind to someone who is your little one, who's always been admiring you, I just stopped admiring you. I just had enough. I'm not allowing you to make me feel like you have been made me feel the past days. I'm not allowing that energy since Sunday. It's been 4 tough days, very tough days. Yes, they were very tough days. I couldn't understand why my own sister my own blood had to treat me like this, had to use all of the words you use while I was just calling you and asking for help. I didn't want any material help. I just wanted to hear someone that I loved and I appreciated. That is all what I wanted. Nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more than that. But you didn't. You didn't have compassion at all with me. You insulted me. You insulted me as a person. And I don't want to hear from you anymore for the moment. I wish you all the best. I wish that you are well, that you are happy with your material things. If that makes you happy, take benefit from anything that makes you feel like a human being. I take happiness from just being myself, being fun, being crazy, doing something different. I don't like a standard. A standard is boring. But if you're happy with it, continue with what makes you happy. Just don't bring somebody else down, like you've done with me. You won't do that anymore. I won't allow it. So, to conclude, But it's the conclusion of this video. The conclusion is just very easy. If it's not giving you good energies, just put it away from you. Put it aside and you will go farther with your life. You have to go over it. It's been four tough days. Despite meditations and my own writings that help me to put the things on different cases and see it from different views. It's remarkable that it has to happen because I don't know, maybe it's for some reason. There is nothing that happens just like this by hazard. The things happen for one reason. So maybe there is a reason behind of things happening this way. The conclusion is that for things that you are not happy with, when someone does not bring you up but brings you down every time and tells you mean things, maybe because of jealousy, maybe because are jealous of you, I don't know. Just stop. It's enough, and enough is enough. Go over it. If you have to cry, cry as hard as I cried the past days. If you don't have to sleep for a while, for 1-2 days, don't sleep for 1-2 days. Put everything in different pieces of paper. What happened? What was said? What could be the reasons? What are the most probable reasons? Ask the person if you have to, if you want to, or just stop and turn the page, just as I am doing now. So I wish you the best, my dear sister. I wish that you are okay and happy. I really wish that for you. And for me, I'm turning the page now. I'm turning the page to continue being a better human being, to bring people up and not down, to put good energies around. That's why I'm here. What are you here for? Thank you for being there. Thank you for being you. I just wanted to close the chapter. So, this was the history for the past days. Some people ask me if I'm all of the time happy. And just this thing happened on Sunday. No, I'm not all of the time happy. I'm just a human person, and it's life. Life is up and down and up, in the middle, a little bit lower, a little bit higher. Find it out yourself and enjoy it every day. If you can, a little bit. If you ever can, a little bit. That's already good enough. Thank you for being there. I send you big love and be good always. Namaste. Bye. Join my HealthifyCoach Instagram and Facebook.